everyone, it's Karen. I am here to share with you some great tips that I got last week at a little workshop called My Intentional Home at our church here in Camp Verde. I'm really excited to share with you some of these tips. The theme of the workshop was meal planning and lunches and things like that, and I kind of thought, hey, I have it all wrapped up in those areas. I didn't really know if I was going to learn anything new, and some of the tips were things that I already knew, but what happened is I was inspired to put them into place in my home, and the result has been a lot more peace in our whole family, and especially in my heart when it comes to meal planning. So no more crazy, what's for dinner tonight? Oh, I have no idea, everything's frozen nights, because I have a plan. So the gal who led the workshop has 10 kids, and so the most important thing that I pulled out of this was my weekly meal planning folder. So let me just show you what she does. Okay, so here is my little binder, and what I learned was to create 6 weeks worth of menus. So here, for example, I have my menu for week 2, and part of that I've been trying to make some things ahead and put them in the freezer for lunch and breakfast. So in week 2 I'll make a bunch of burritos and some muffins and put them in the freezer so the kids have some extra options for lunch and breakfast that are easy, and I don't have to go buy frozen things that are full of preservatives and all kinds of yucky stuff. Okay, so on the back of each menu, if I flip the page, I created these little grocery lists. And so the base grocery list has all of the things that we would need on a weekly basis for breakfast, lunch, things like milk and bread, and then hand soap, shampoo, all those kinds of things. So what happens is at the beginning of the week, I will put up the menu on the fridge so you can see it up there. And what I can do is just take my little page out of the binder, cross off the things that I already have, and the tip at the workshop was to use an Expo marker. So see, I have my little marker right here, my dry erase marker, and so I can just check off the things that we already have, and then either I can go to the store and quickly get the rest, or my husband can. I have to tell you that making the grocery list every week is one of the things that I dread, and so just having this done every week and not having to worry about it, it feels so great. And what usually happens is I'll plan my menu for the week, but then I just think someone says, oh, I don't feel like that tonight. And so then things just kind of get all out of whack. So this way, there's no questioning. This is what we're having for dinner each night. Most of my recipes are really simple. You know, you don't really need a recipe for hot dogs and chips. But things that do need recipes, I've got the recipes printed out right here in the back of that week. So it's just really easy, and I don't have to think about meals, and I have a great variety for the next several weeks, for 6 weeks at a time, so I can rotate through, and it makes it really simple. So hopefully this is catching a good angle. I lost my helper with the video. So the other tip that I learned is about packing lunches, and something that I don't ever think about because we homeschool, and so my kids don't really need to pack lunches, but the gal had some really great tips about having a main dish and a fruit or a vegetable and then a snack in your lunches. And so what I decided to do was after dinner every night, everyone helps clean up. We put all the dishes away, so we wake up in the morning with a clean house, which is a benefit in and of itself. But we also pack lunches for the next day. So all of us, even me, we pack our lunch for the next day, and that means that we have a nutritious lunch ready to go. So no matter how hectic our day is, we have a good lunch that is ready, and I know that all my kids have a good lunch and a good dinner, and everyone gets their own breakfast anyway. So it just helps throughout the day to keep everything organized, to make sure that's just one huge worry that I have off of my plate as a mom. So I hope that you enjoyed these tips as much as I did. I'm really thankful to the ladies who put on My Intentional Home for inspiring me to get moving and do something that I should have done a really long time ago. Thanks, have a great week.